Hi, welcome to the Glenmore Market, and this is how we do our safety.
Alright, so here at the market we have 3 art activities that we like to run each and every single day in 3-hour intervals.
Our inspections focus on brief safety walks that check that safety procedures are being properly followed and safety hazards are identified. Our huddles discuss engaging safety topics that involve safety messages and weekly safety topics. Our wellness stretches and activities focus on employee wellness to create healthy habits.
Alright guys, got it up. We're going to do a quick art huddle. So today's safety message is always be alert and expect the unexpected. So make sure that we're in the kitchen, when we're walking around, putting stuff away, especially when we're walking with knives or like putting something in the oven, whatever it is we're doing. Make sure we're alert of our surroundings so we just don't focus into that one thing. Also when we have a knife, make sure you guys are yelling knife because as it says, expect the unexpected. It always comes back to that, to always be alert to what's going on in the kitchen. Any questions? Alright guys, for the second part of the art huddle is going to be the recipes for success, which is the bloodborne pathogens. And for this one, the exposure for it would be workers may become exposed at work while providing help to an injured coworker and coming in contact with an injured person's blood or fluids. So make sure if you guys were to help someone who has a cut or a burn of some kind, you guys go to the dish room, which is where we keep our safety kit, and make sure that you guys don't touch, like your skin contact doesn't touch the blood. So make sure you guys are always wearing gloves or any other kind of protection. So we know that inside the first aid kit there's a list of what you can do if something were to happen, and everything you need will be in there. In order to prevent this, we can use the personal protective equipment says to be used at all times to prevent skin or mucous membrane contact with bloody fluid. So make sure that's why we have the gloves, and you always have to wear the gloves even when you're attending someone who is injured. Any questions?
What are ways you can get exposed?
So the way that you guys can get exposed is through the eyes, nose, and mouth are also openings for diseases to enter. So any part of your body basically. Okay guys, so for the last part of our safety huddle, we're going to talk about the weekly safety report. And according to OSHA's recordable accidents, we have had 7 for the past week, and 2 of them were recorded. And the first one was an employee from Lothian who suffered a burn from her right forearm when a hot liquid splashed onto her arms while she was attempting to drain the liquid from a hot pan of turkey patties as she had just taken it out from the oven. So that's why we make sure that we always have our arm guards, we have towels, and we have glove and mitts that we can use when we take stuff out of the oven or when dealing with hot stuff in general, so we can prevent those burns. And the second one was on May 14th when a career employee struck his head on the edge of a rearview mirror of the glove car when he was reaching forward to remove items from a dashboard storage cubby. So this was inside a storage room, so it wasn't actually inside the kitchen, but when we're in the kitchen we can apply this to it. And so this would pertain when we're opening cabinets or going with the cards, so we make sure that we always yell behind or whatever it is so that other people around us know what's going on. Okay. So after completing the art huddle, we're just going to record it into the system. So we're going to click the art huddle button. We're going to click our facility, which was the Market at Glenmore. And our location was Sizzle. We're going to enter my name since I was the one who facilitated the art huddle. And did you complete the daily huddle? Yes. Save. And then now it's in the system.
Earlier today we did an Our Wellness segment, which pretty much focuses on keeping the well-being of our students and trying to make a positive work environment and trying to make their work a little bit easier. The market hires a lot of student employees, so there's a lot of cross-functionality. A lot of our students work in the kitchen, but they're also students. So a lot of the things they do in the kitchen tend to correlate with what they do at home. For example, we have our students cutting like fruit and vegetables a lot, so then they tend to work out this muscle. But they're also students, so they write, they take notes, they cram, they spend all their night studying. So this muscle over here tends to get a little bit overworked. So today we did a stretch, the posterior stretch right here, which is just stretching out this muscle group. We want to be able to teach our students to be able to figure out which muscles need to be stretched and how to handle that. A lot of our stretches tend to focus on the muscles that are used the most in the kitchen. We want to be able to teach our students how to use those stretches in the kitchen, but also outside the kitchen, because as you know, it's life. They're going to need to be able to stretch and all that. We want to enforce that positivity. We want to be able to teach them how to identify which muscles they're using and how to stretch them and how to relax them.
We really wanted to showcase how we do our huddles, our inspections, and our wellness here at the Glenmore Market. So we really hope you guys enjoyed, and safety is in our hands.